Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just gonna touch on a little bit of get a little bit personal today. This video is going to be just a personal message. If anybody knows Nicey's, if you live in the Scarborough area, Brampton, wherever you live, you should know Nicey's. I go to Nicey's at least, I would say, once a week or so, right? Just once a week or sometimes twice a week, depending on how often I'm gonna be cooking, um, my authentic Jamaican dishes. I like to go there and get my produce and get my meats. The meat's very fresh there. If I decide to cook curry goat, I go there and get my ram goat because that's what I used to cook my curry goat. So 2 weeks ago or so, a friend of mine, came to me and said that if I heard that the owner had passed away, and I said, when she said that to me, I thought she was joking. She's like, no. I said, what do you mean? Who are you talking about? You can't be talking about Mr. Lai. She says, yes. I said, no. No way. I almost dropped where I was standing because I could not believe what she was telling me. This was actually the day after his funeral. This is a Saturday. I was speaking to her the day before that was his funeral. So I literally freaked out because I said, this is not real. I need to go and confirm that this has happened because this is somebody who I just saw, weeks before. So I went there, and lo and behold, that was the news. It was true that she was saying. I was really, really shocked. I'm kind of still in shock. I'm making this video because last night I drove by Nicey's to go home, and just this thought came to me where I just thought to myself, I'm never going to be able to say hi to this gentleman anymore. I'm not going to be able to run the jokes I used to with Mr. Lai anymore. And it just got me to thinking that, when a person's gone, that's it. So it's important to just cherish the moments you have with each other, cherish the moments you have with your loved ones, cherish the moment you have with your friends. Even if you haven't spoken to a person in a long time, sometimes it's good to reach out and just say, hey, how are you doing? Um, Run a joke or two, put a smile on their face. We never know what people are going through, and it's so easy to judge. We're so quick to judge without even knowing. I saw that man all the time, and he looked very healthy, nothing wrong with him. And all of a sudden somebody tells me, oh, he's gone. And I said, no, this is not happening. How does this just happen? I felt like I know Mr. Lai personally. I would go in that store, and he was such a he was so personable. He would always, say hello. He was always such a nice man. He was always running some kind of jokes, having conversations, always. You don't go in Nicey's and you don't feel that energy. You always feel that energy when you walk into that store. As long as he's there, you feel that energy. And I looked forward to that because there were many times I would walk, I'd have a bad day and I walk in there and he'd pop a joke. And he used to call me white teeth. That was just a little jab. He'd be like, oh, your teeth them so white, oh, your teeth them so white. And I'd say, just like a baking soda and, or whatever. And that would always be something that he would come at me with every time I'd smile. He's like, oh, you should keep smiling, a very nice smile, And I appreciated that. There are times when I didn't feel like smiling. I walk up in there and, I said, there is something to smile about, even if I didn't feel like it. There are many times where I go in there with my kids and probably get little kids snacks, and I'm sure he did that for all the little kids that come in there. That's just the type of person that he was. He was a people person. We sometimes work so hard to please other people, and at times don't take a step back to take care of ourselves. So it's always so important to appreciate the people who are always constantly giving, even if it's a smile. You know, at the end of it, just say thank you. At the end of it, just say thank you. I say this to say, my mom always say to me, you do good to yourself. You do bad to yourself. And you can take that and internalize that however you want to, but essentially what that means is whatever good you put out there, you get back twofold. You know, but whatever bad you put out there, it's the same thing, right? And he puts so much good out there, whether it's a hello, whether it's a running a joke with you, whether it's a smile, even a smile. Sometimes we think that's not good enough. But the little good that we do sometimes outweighs a lot of the huge, you know, the big good. You know what I mean? Sometimes people give thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars away, millions of dollars. You have millionaires that give millions of dollars away, and they're like, "Oh, I've done my good." But have you gone back to that person and say, that million, you're giving away that money, you don't know where it's going or how it's being spent. Just sometimes saying hello to a person, saying good morning to a person, just giving a compliment sometimes is all the good that will change somebody's life, right? And I will forever be grateful for that man, for just his hello and his jokes and his jovialness and just him being who he was. He set a precedent for that business. You know, when you walk in there and he's there, you feel that energy in him and his staff. You feel that. You know, it's like you're like a family. You're not just a stranger walking into a supermarket and getting groceries. You're not just a customer. You feel like a friend. You feel like family when you walk into Nicey's. And I want to thank his family. You know, I want to thank him for setting that precedent. You know, I will never be able to thank him now, but I want to thank you, his family, if you're watching this. I want to send my condolences out to you guys, to the Lai family, to his friends, to people who love him. I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss his jokes, his energy, and his aura in that place. I'm gonna miss that positive energy and that positive aura in that place. So I just wanted to make this video just to let my friends, my family know that I love you guys. I may not say this every day, or I don't get the chance or the opportunity to do that, but I do love and appreciate every single one of you. And as my mom always says, you do good to yourself. You do bad to yourself. Rest in peace, Mr. Lai, and my condolences once again to his family and his friends. Thank you guys for watching this, and I will continue to go to Nicey's. It's my favorite spot. And if you ever get a chance and you don't know Nicey's, go check them out. Victoria Park, close to Finch area there. So, or Google Nicey's. Go grab a bite at the restaurant, you know. Thank you, Nicey's, for thank you, Mr. Lai, for, you know, always putting a smile on my face when I go into that place, even when I do have my down days, always. So thank you for that, and thank you guys for watching once again. Yeah, and do good, please. Do good, because if you do good, you do good to yourself. Peace out, y'all.